the SBA can then recall the loan. According to the Treasury, only the loan originator can recall the loan. In this reply here, the SBA requested the applicant fill out this form. For many of you, temporary relief is better than no relief at all. If you're having trouble making EIDL payments, a quick update on things you can do. There's been some important updates on EIDL loans when it comes to making payments and getting your EIDL loan back from the Treasury to the SBA so you can make payments and avoid defaults, collections, and all the negative consequences that come with that. I'll share the updated news here on this form, including this letter from the SBA. Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. There's a big news on EIDL loans when it comes to making payments and getting your EIDL loan sent back from the Treasury to the SBA. So you get an email that looks like this. Your request to return to regular servicing has been received. I'll tell you what's been working and things you still can do to control your EIDL situation if you are one of the 4 million COVID EIDL borrowers across the country. That's around 15% of all small businesses. And if you want to support EIDL relief, it is the last call to sign the EIDL petition at EIDL.me. Almost 5,000 businesses have supported this. You can take a look at the reasons for signing. We know that businesses are still struggling for many reasons, but most of it still has to do with the macro economy, things outside of your control. Asking the SBA and Congress to make some changes to help you, the entrepreneur and small business owner. That's the backbone of the U.S. economy. Thanks to everyone who's signed this so far. And look, if you need help with any of these things I'm about to run through, including how to get a letter like this from your senator, how to contact your senator, get this letter from the SBA, fill out this form, book a time to talk with us. We've been helping thousands of folks with this. helloskip.com/expert-help. There's a link in the description and more on that at the end. And while you're there, take a look at the dozens of grants now available that are due soon, including our Skip $15,000 entrepreneur grant that's due in a week. Go after free money because if you win some of these grants, well, most of the time you can do whatever you want with it. Here is a recent $10,000 grant winner from Skip giving her specific tips on how she approaches grants and funding. She's been very successful. Highly recommend watching that. That's on our Instagram at hello.skip. She makes a specific goal when applying for grants you may want to do yourself. All of these grants are on the Skip app and dashboard. Just search Skip in the App Store and Google Play. Here's what we've seen working. This letter I talked about last week from a senator in California went to the SBA. Says, I just wanted to reach out with the update I received from the SBA. We are sending an email to have this file recalled from the Treasury. Borrower made sufficient payments to have file recalled prior to being charged off. I will follow up with any further details. This is having a senator act on your behalf. We've seen several other examples, finally, of this working through senators. If you want to find who your senator is, you can do that on this page right here. I'll leave this link below. And if you want to know what to write to your senator, another call to talk with us. Because if you can get the senator to advocate to the SBA on your behalf, the SBA can then recall the loan. According to the Treasury, only the loan originator can recall the loan. The Treasury cannot send it back to the SBA. It's up to the SBA to ask for it back from the Treasury. That's what we've heard from the Treasury. We know there's a lot of finger pointing going on. The SBA saying, talk to the Treasury being a bit of a black box, but at least they're telling us, no, we don't have a procedure for that. It's up to the SBA. Of course, most of this, important note, comes down to timing. The SBA can do this if your EIDL loan has not entered cross-servicing. I believe that's less than 120 days delinquent. If it's more than that, you're going to have a more difficult time. If you're in this 2 to 3 to 4 month window of being behind, there's still a shot for you to get this EIDL loan back to the SBA. In many cases, the SBA has done this on their own. You can see this option on your dashboard, but if you don't see this option at lending.sba.gov, you can try the senator route as well. In this reply here, the SBA requested the applicant fill out this form, application for hardship accommodation, business with COVID EIDL. I've talked about this form in previous videos, including what to put down at 5 here, provide a detailed description of the need of hardship accommodation. I know many of you have had success here. One of the main takeaways here is in the last 2-3 months, over 100,000 businesses have applied for hardship accommodation, a temporary relief measure. For many of you, temporary relief is better than no relief at all, or collections delinquency with all of those negative consequences. So this could be a temporary path for you. Longer term paths are, of course, trying to strengthen your business, trying to get Congress or the SBA to make modifications to EIDL loan servicing, such as lowering the interest rate, getting rid of accrued interest, partial or full forgiveness. We'll see what happens there. Obviously, whenever we hear more, like we've been doing for 4 years, we're going to tell you about the changes. Please let me know in the comments what situation you're in today when it comes to COVID EIDL loans, or have you moved on? And are you focused on other sources of funding, grants, or other financing, such as a 7A loan? If you want to apply for a 7A loan, we have a partner link right here, or lines of credit or other loans. And don't forget, we can help talk through your situation. Even if we talked to you before, we're happy to be a sounding board for you. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.